let me do that again. Let me re-roll the 1 here. Okay, that is still a 1. Let me do that again. Come on. That is a joke, right? I keep rolling that 1 here. That is really a joke. Alright, let me try it again. This is not normal. Hey everyone, this is Thecos, and today I'm bringing you my playthrough of Wreckland Run. It's going to be a one-off. I will not play through the entire campaign on my channel, but this is something that my subscribers have been like wanting to see. And also, of course, I wanted to show this game to you because it's part of the Solo Hero series. And as you know, I have played the other 2 games on my channel that belong to the series. Warp's Edge, which is like one of my most favorite solo games ever, and also Proving Grounds. While I love Warp's Edge, Proving Grounds was okay, but it's not a bad game, but it's just something that I don't personally enjoy too much. And Wreckland Run is another game that unfortunately is not one of my most favorite games, but I will get to that a little bit later. So what I will do today, I will set up the game in just a moment, and after that I will just show you how to play the game and just play through one game. How long that will be, we will see. The game can like vary greatly in length depending on how swingy the card draws are, right, and how difficult the game becomes. And then after that I will give you my small review of it. So without much further ado, let me just quickly set up the game. Alright, and that is pretty much the setup of the game. Yeah, and the tea is still way too hot. Okay, so that is the setup of the game pretty much. Like we are playing chapter 1, Big Fossil, and there usually is like also some story stuff. So we see like for chapter 1 there's a little bit of story here, and then when we lose or win, then we have like a resolution as well. I will not read out the story this time. I know I usually do that on my channel, but this is just a one-off and I'm not planned to play through the entire campaign anyway. And also like the story is okay, it is there, but it's nothing to like write home about, right? So this is why I will just leave it like this for now. But if you like what you see here today and you decide to get this game, of course it's like worth reading the story just because it's like part of the game, right? And in our first chapter we will be fighting against Big Fossil, the big bad guy. For this chapter we have gotten the confetti cannon, like a small extra part for our car here. So what is Wreckland Run? Wreckland Run is a game where we go through waves of like buying upgrades and then defeating enemies in order to like win get to the boss at the end and defeat the boss. That's like the main gist, the goal of the game. This has like a post-apocalyptic vibe. And has like is like similar to this kind of Mad Max kind of idea, right? It does not always work, but that's something we'll talk about a little bit later. But this is like what you do in this game here. To finish up setup, there is like a small difficulty thing that we need to decide whether we want to play easy, normal, or expert. I usually always play on normal for the first games, and also when I play the games for you on the channel. And being on normal means that we get 2 scrap cards from the enemy deck here, and we can just put them in our scrap pile or scrap area here, right? So these we can use for like working on our car here. And one thing that's pretty cool is like in this little book here, this is our campaign book, you see like the phases that you go through, and we have like we have 3 different rounds here, and we always have the wreckage and the run phase, right? So the wreckage phase here is like what we start with, and we have like this small like steering wheel token on here, and it says like 7 cards, right? So what we do is we take 7 part cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We put them here in our area, and what we then also do is like roll all of these dice here, these really tiny dice. This is something they could have made a little bit bigger, but then again you need to put them like on the car here, right? So so here, and these are like the dice you always roll. You also roll those, and I will just put the parts just down here. I should be able to make them all visible. So like this, I think it's gonna be fine. There we go. All right, so, and let's take a look at one of these part cards. So for example, let's take a look at this one here. So this one is like the arc cannon, right? I need to play, I can place a 3 on there or higher. And if I like put like precise placement there, I get like a bonus. Otherwise, I just get what is up there, right? And also here you see how much shield it has, right? Like how much damage it can sustain. And also like here, and this is what is important now, we see like A, B, C, D. It's like it's like very, very small, right? But this like means that I now need to spend like 4 different dice here, with like different values, right? So for example, like 2, 5, 3, 6, whatever, right? A, B, C, D. But there are also like A, B, B here for the steel rocker, which would mean that I would need 2 of the same and another 2 of the same, like 2 2s and 2 4s, for example, right? And this is like how I install these parts now onto my car. One thing I need to pay attention to here is the white dice I can spend without any penalty, but the red dice actually do come with a penalty, which means just need to re-roll that red die. And then here you see like what kind of negative effect I get here. We are now in the wreckage phase. So on the left, if I roll a 1, 2, 3, everything is fine, but everything else just like places damage like onto my vehicle parts, right? So that is kind of bad. So that is like the main thing we do, installing new parts. Also another thing we have is not just these 8 dice. What we also have is like the cars here, right? It's possible to get other cars as scrap as well. This is like our scrap, and we can use the die value here also as dice for like whatever we want to do in this wreckage phase here, right? And these dice are red, but they're not meant to be like these red dice, right? These are just dice, just regular dice without any drawbacks. So we can also use these cards as well. And another thing we can do during the wreckage phase here is repair. That means, let's just say we would also already have like damage on here. For example, let's just put 3 on here. Then I could spend a 2 or higher in order to remove damage, right? So let's say I would spend like a 3 to 6, like something like that. Then I could remove up to 2 damage. But if I spend a 2, like the exact value, I could remove all damage from that part. That is very important because we will have to sustain a lot of damage during our run, right? That is very important to know. And the last thing we can do, besides installing new parts and repairing, is re-rolling. That means we can like discard any part card here that we have. We can't install all of them anyway, right? And then we can re-roll like any number of dice that we want to. And that's pretty much all we do in the wreckage phase now. So let's do that. Let's just check out like what we need here. So like the arc cannon isn't too bad, right? This one isn't too bad because it just does a lot of damage. We could put this in the back. We need more damage in the back because, as we see here, we have like 4 sides. We have front, and then the left and right side, and the back, right? And for example, this card here, the confetti cannon, I put it in the top right, and that means we can like do damage in this and that direction because it's like in the corner here, right? But we couldn't like use that to put like do any damage to the back. So we need something more in the back. We do have something here, right? So that's not too bad. But apart from that, there isn't like a whole lot we can do in the back, and also on the left we don't have a whole lot. And what we see here is these cards also have like this barbed wire thing, like not all of them, but some of them do. And barbed wire means if it's in that direction, we can ram into that direction and like do damage, right? Just do melee damage, so to speak. So it wouldn't be too bad to have that arc cannon here in the back. Also, you see that we have 3 extra upgrades here. These are for the like printed on weapons or like parts that we have on our car, and we can just upgrade those, right? We can just take those and upgrade them here. But we cannot like, I cannot take the twin cannons and put them someplace, right? I actually need to upgrade then that over there. So that might also be an option to upgrade these. And we can see here on the back, right? It says like we need like a die value of 15 in order to upgrade that. It like says on the back for some reason. This one needs 17, and this one needs just 4 of these same, four same die values. All right, so let's see. I would like the arc cannon, right? And also the twin cannons would also not be too bad. What about the major lifeline? The major lifeline would give us like healing, like repairing, and also we can like turn any remaining die in the pool of to the result of our choice. That's also not too bad. but this one needs like 17. Okay, like we would have 3 6s here. That would be 18 for that. We will need 15 here. We have 3 6 10 14. We would get there, but then we wouldn't have enough dice for the arc cannon. What I could do is remove like a few parts and just re-roll a few dice and hope that they will be higher, right? They will have higher values, because that way we might be able to do something, right? So that's something that we could try doing, you know? So let me just take like the flamethrower here is a little bit less. Well, actually it's not too bad. We could also take the flame. No, I want to take the arc cannon. So I'm gonna just discard that one here. Just put it slightly out of frame. That I think that's okay. And then I'll re-roll these these 3 dice here. Yeah. Let's see. All right. So we have a 5 and a 4. That is better for sure. Let me do that again. Let me re-roll the 1 here. Okay, that is still a 1. Let me do that again. Come on. That is a joke, right? I keep rolling that 1 here. That is really a joke. All right, let me try it again. This is not normal. This is really not normal. All right, one last try. Now it's a 5. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So we have 18 here. That's for the 17. Let's take the 5 here. So we would have 17 for the major lifeline. That's good. We need 15 here, right? 15 here. 4, 8, 11. That still doesn't quite work, I think. 11, that would be 14. That would be 1. That wouldn't be quite enough, actually. And also, we still need 4 different ones for the arc cannon. Then let's do like this. Is lifeline more important or the twin cannons? I think I want the lifeline. That one is, I think, more important. So what I will do is I will actually like spend these here, right? Let me just put them aside here for the major lifeline and put that right here. And then I definitely want that arc cannon with a 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? So like 4 different ones. And then I will put the arc cannon just, let me put it in the corner here so I can also use it to the right. So that one is done as well here. And then we still have these 3 here, and these would be enough like for the repair arm, for example, right? And that's why I kept that. So we can just repair a little bit more. I think that wouldn't be all too bad. So this one, had I seen that before, I would have put the confetti cannon over there, because this is like great for ramming here, right? Like in the top corner. But still, you know what? Let me just spend these 8 and also this one here. Let me spend all of that so I can use that and put it right there. That's fine as well. Like this. Okay. So that worked. The only thing that I haven't done yet is like I should have rolled these 3 red dice here, right? 1 and 3, nothing. And 5 would have been like 2 damage to any part. 2 damage to any part. Let's just take the confetti cannon here, like this. Like this. Yeah, I think that works. And now we go. That was the wreckage phase. I just decided to stop now because, well, there's nothing else that I can do. And then now I will go to the run phase. And here in the run phase, same thing. We see like what we have to set up, and we see like how many enemies we have to put on each different side, right? So that's what I will do. So I will put 1 enemy there, 1 enemy there, 2 down here, and 2 here to the side, like this. Okay, that's what we will do. So it's like kind of like, I like the idea of that token, like pushing it further. But the problem is when you put it on the phase you're on, then you can't see what's under there. So I always have to like put it down, see what's going on there, and then put it back up. So yeah, I think like something like not a thick token like that, but actually maybe just like a circle with nothing like in the middle, right? Just like a ring or something would have been better, I think. But still, it's cool that you are able to track everything here on that book, right? In that book, that's pretty good. All right, so that is now the setup of our first run phase, the first of 3 run phases. All right, so and there are always different things that we do. So the first thing that you always do when you play the game is, like, when you're in the run phase, you just roll all the dice. Let's just hope for a few good rolls. Yeah, there are a few decent rolls. That's okay. And then we always have like the enemy phase first. So we have like these 3 red dice, and these are for the enemies, right? We need to place these on the enemies here. If you place a 4 on that enemy, then we would activate that enemy and all others with the same number. So I would activate this one and this one, right? Both would activate, and they would have like their attack in the top right and like do whatever it says over there, right? Also, I just see that I put a few enemies here of the Fallout expansion, and since I'm playing with the expansion, I will not do that. So let me just like redeal these and put like different there. Sorry, that was a little small mistake on my behalf. All right, but let's just say that was like a 4, right? Then I would like activate both enemies, and then after the activation, all enemies that had been activated, they move one part they move like 1 spot clockwise, right? So we would just move that one over there, and so on. So that is what I would do first. So who do we want to activate first? Needs to be something that would make sense. We do have quite a bit of firepower in the back and on the right. So I don't, and also in the front. So I don't really want like too many enemies on the left, right? So I could either activate the 4. So this one goes to the front. That would be one thing. I could also just take the 5 and put the 5 down here. That would also be like a pretty decent option, but I think I will activate the 4 actually. So the 4, and now you see either they are like single attacks or they're area of effect attacks, and this one is like a single attack. That means like the enemy will just target one of these parts here on the left, right, and deal damage to it. Here it's open, there's no part here. That means it would activate, like directly attack our core, and that's bad. When we are down like these 9 health, if we lost that 9 health in our core, then we actually lose and we are destroyed, and we don't want that, right? So instead, yeah, let's do that repair arm. Let's push 2 damage here on the repair arm. Because what we can do is, I will show that to you a little bit later in detail, but we have Cuddles as our character, and Cuddles has the ability, like during the run phase, when all white dice have been assigned, we can repair 2 damage. So that's what we will do. Alright, so we did that, we dealt that damage, and then the car goes in front here, like clockwise, right? So, and that was already it. Now we have the next phase. The next phase is always like our action phase, right? So now we can do things. So either we can now take white dice and put them like on parts here, and as I like already said before, like for example, I could put like a 4 on that 3 here, right? 3 or higher, right? And if then I can like do that attack at the very front. But if I actually put that like on a, like if I match that number exactly, then I can do like that bonus attack as well. So that is something that I would want to do. And now we can assign 1 to 3 dice in this phase. So let's see what we can do. That 3 would be amazing, but I don't have a 3 unfortunately, and I have no way of re-rolling that. I think like what I can do, you can spend like a 1, and with that you can like either re-roll a die, or you can like change the value up 1 or down. So that might actually be an option, because with the 1 I can't really do a whole lot, right? So I would just discard that 1 just in here, and that means that I can do 1 or 3 different things. We can store a die, we can re-roll 1, or we can like adjust the value up 1 or down, and I will adjust that one up to a 3, and then I will put that 3 here, because now what we do is now we do 2 single attacks against like 2 different enemies, and also we do 2 more single attacks. So that is pretty good. That means like each of them receives like 2 damage. That is a good start. They have like a lot of health there. And then I could also put like a 4 on here, because that would do one single damage again. Let's just say against, which one is tougher? Probably this one here. And then we do two area effect damage, because I hit that exactly here. That means that every enemy here in front receives 2 damage like this. So this one is almost gone. Not quite, but almost. So you see, we are definitely getting places here. Not too bad. Okay. And now there's a little twist, because I had to place a 1, 2, 3 white dice, and that means I'm done, right? I'm done for this part of the turn, and now we take like the remaining dice that are still left here, we re-roll them actually, like this, and then we continue with like 1 red die, and then 1, 2, 3 white dice, and then we re-roll them again, and then we do the red dice again. That is pretty interesting, because you cannot plan like 100% in advance. So we have a 4. A 4 we cannot place anywhere. So if there is like a red die that I cannot be placed, then I need to like roll it and put it on the boss mat and do whatever it says here. But we still have that 2. That 2 still works over there, right? So I will place that 2 there, and then we get 2 double damages, right? So I will put 2 damage tokens on. Yeah, let's just put 2 here and 2 on this part here, like this. Yeah, it's not great, but it's better than nothing. And well, actually, it's not better than nothing. Nothing would have been better. All right, and then that one moves over there. So now it's our turn again. Yeah, I'm not too happy with all of this, but let's see what we can do. So I could do some damage to the back. I have a 3. That is nice. With the 3 here, with that one I could repair a little bit. That wouldn't be too bad. But apart from that, with that 3, I can also do damage to the back here. So that would be 2, yeah, 3 to 5 damage actually. That wouldn't be too bad. I think that's what I will do. I will put that 3 over here, and then because that's exact placement, I get plus 1, 2, 3. So why 1, 2, 3? Why wouldn't you always choose 3? Well, because, and now it's going to be interesting, if you defeat a car with exactly the value it has, like the defense value, then you just don't blow up the car, but you can actually keep it as scrap. And you saw like that you can use scrap later on for like repairing and for like getting new parts and whatever, right? So that is not too bad. So I will now do up to 5 damage, but I will choose to do 4 because what these have like a little shield down here that says like that they have more like extra defense per attack, right? So this one has like 1 defense. That means I would have to do like 6 damage in order to get through. That's not enough. But this one has 2 defense. That means I have to do like 4 damage, and that is what I will be able to do. So this one I can blow up, and I'll put it in my scrap area here. I have 1 die left, and what I will do with that die actually, instead of like putting it here and no, I will not do it here. What I will do is I will actually put that in the middle here, in the RAM section. And the RAM, you can use any value die you can you want for the RAM, and then you take like you choose one of your sides and count up all of these RAM lines here. So have 1 on the right, 1 at the top, 1 on the left, and 1 in the back. Not too many yet, but better than nothing. And I will choose the one on the front, so that is 1 RAM line. That means I can do 1 damage distributed among all of these cars. And this one only needs like 1 more damage, which I will actually do to blow that one up as well. And because I hit that 6 health perfectly, I can also get that as scrap. So you see, and that is like how you start defeating the cars here. So 6 cars and 4 cars left. We still have that red die. We can reroll that. That is a 3, and the 3 we cannot place anywhere. So what we do is we actually roll it here again, and that is a 3. And that means like draw an enemy card and add it to the rear section. I will do that. That is a Fallout one. So I accidentally like shuffled those in here. So there we go. And that is now the entire round pretty much. So are we now fine? No, we are not. What we do is we take all the dice back and we need to like re-roll them and continue. But we have colors. It says like after all white dice have been assigned, I can repair 2 damage for free. And I will do so. Let me repair... That's gonna be hard. So they will do like a lot of damage if I activate them, right? I need to get these gone as soon as I can. But still like that repair arm. The repair arm isn't bad, but I think I would rather like heal that one here. Okay, so let's roll again. Okay, that is not too bad. That could have been worse. Another thing I haven't showed you yet. There are like a few cards that have like a little bomb icon. That means if I don't destroy them exactly with that value, then they blow up and deal like I think 2 damage to each part in that on that side. So that is pretty rough as well. Okay, so 3, 4, and 5. We can only activate the 4 here. Well, I guess I will do that. So put the 4 there, and then it will deal 2 damage to a single part. Let's take the twin blasters for now. Yeah, let's do these for now, and then they will go over here. Okay, I will need to do damage to the back. And I have an idea how I can do that. I don't have a 3. Oh, that's bad. I need a 3 for that. In order to do so, that means I will spend a 2 down here in order to turn that to a 3. And then I will put the 3 over here and deal like 5 damage. I will deal these 5 damage to just one of these 2 here. These are pretty dangerous. That's like, I use these like 4 or 5s, right? And it still has like 1 health left. So what I will do is I will spend another die in the ram section and just choose the ram in the back. That's 1 damage, and I will ram that one here. So I also have that in here. Nice. Okay. Very, very good. All right. So that was pretty much like the first part. Then we reroll all of that. So we have a 2 and a 6. The 6 here would destroy my repair arm and also deal damage to our core. That's pretty bad. Let's maybe take the 2. That's 2 single, like 2 double damages. Like put 2 here and 2 there. Like this, and then it would go over there. Okay, so we have 2 5s. What could I do? I can repair a little bit. That's fine. Like repair quite a bit actually. That is not too bad. I could repair quite a bit. I want this one gone. 2 damage. Can I do that? Not really. I can only do 1 damage there. And then I could ram. That's also something I could do. You know what? I think I will do that. I will put a 5 there. So I deal 1 damage there. And then I will do a ram action to the right. So this one is also gone. These are all cards that don't have shields. So these are quite easy to dispose of. Okay, nice. So I'll just put that aside for now. Okay, very good. And these are all like I did the exact damage. So I can actually keep those. These will be very helpful later on. All right, and then last part. We have one over there. So we do 1 single damage and 1 double damage. The double damage I will do here. Oh man, that one is almost destroyed here. And the single damage I will do over there. And then it goes over here. Okay. So that was already that round again. Since all white dice have been assigned, I can like repair 2 damage again. Let me repair these. Like this is gonna be dangerous. They will not damage this one for a while now, right? So I should like be careful to have all of that here. Let me repair the twin blasters, I suppose. Yeah, let me do those. All right. So we take all our dice again. There we go. We roll all of them. Oops. And then we continue here. 3 4s. We don't have any of those. So we just take one of those, re-roll them. That's a 3. Draw an enemy card, add it to the rear section. Again. Oh, I've got all these Fallout cards in here. That's pretty bad. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we would have a 3. So now it's our turn. Repairing would be good. So one thing I would start thinking about doing is actually using my part cards now, right? Because these I can use as regular die, right? As regular dice. And what I can do is, like, it's pretty cool because, like, for example, let's say I wanted to use the repair arm. I could discard that one to use it as a 5, right? And then I could use that part without putting a die on it, right? So I could use it like several times. So that's not too bad. So that's something I could work with, because I have a 3 down here, the major lifeline, which I just upgraded, right? That one is pretty good because that one lets me like attack and also do some healing, some repairing. So I think that's what I will do. So let me take the 3 here. Let me just discard that one. And then what I can then do is that I use that part here, and I can use like do 2 damage, and I will do that 2 damage to this guy over there, like this, and then I can do 2 repairs. Let me repair this one here. All right, and I can still like place 1, 2, 3 dice here, right? These are just like extra strap cards that I'm using. So I would have another 3. I could use that as well to do like that one again. That wouldn't be too bad actually. Yeah, I think that's what I will do. So let me put the 3 on here. Oh, also I can turn any remaining die in the pool to the result of my choice. So let me now think. What would be a good idea? Actually, I don't really need to do that right now, I think. So instead I could also like discard another one of those and use that one again. It can be a higher card, that is fine. I just can't do that ability, but that is fine. And then I do 2 more damage to that illusion here again, like it's called, and then do 2 more repairs. Let me actually repair the like 1 here and 1 there. Okay. So that's not too bad. This one is important to also get gone here, because that one is quite tough and that one isn't great either. And then, you know what, let me actually do that again. Let me use that one here to do that again. So I can do 2 damage here and do 2 repairs again, like this. Then I will spend the 6. I will do the same thing again. Let me just keep on activating the major lifeline here. Also, I saw that the major lifeline has like defense as well, like a shield, so I would have gotten less damage on that, but that's fine. Do 2 damage there and repair this one here again, and then I will place a 3 here and do that 1 more time. So this one is gone with the exact value. That is good, and I'm able to repair 2. So let me repair. It doesn't really matter, these 2 here. So you see, I'm almost fine again. Okay, so, but that's only because I like collect all these scrap cards, right? That is like one very important thing. So I can still like place up to 2 dice. I do the repair arm. Is that important? Not really yet. That's not really important yet. I would like to do some damage here to the back. That would be enough. You know what? Let's do that. 3 here. That means I can do up to 5 damage, but I will choose to do only 4, so I can like get that exactly destroyed. And I almost think I'm gonna wait for this guy to actually do something, because at the moment I cannot really do like a whole lot of damage, to be honest. So yeah, let's just reroll all of these dice, and then 2 and 4. Oh, we activate none of those. Okay, so that's a 2. Deal 3 damage to a part of your choice, ignoring all shields. Let me just see. 3. Let's just take like the confetti cannon has like the most health. I think that would make the most sense. Yeah, and I have a small problem now, because as long as that one doesn't activate and go around my car, I'm not able to like really hurt that one anymore, because even with ramming I can't really do that, right? Let me just spend 1 well, like the 6 up here just to like repair 2. I think that might be an idea. And apart from that, there isn't really anything that I can do. So yeah, let's just reroll all of these. The 4 will be a 1, deal 4 damage to a part of your choice. Again, 3, 4. Let's take the arc cannon here, like this. And then I still have these 2 white dice that don't really do anything. So I'm just not gonna do anything because I can't place them anywhere. Because I could ram, yes, sure, but this one has like 1 shield, so it wouldn't like do anything. So I would just like use these for whatever, right? It doesn't really matter. Okay, and now we see like we don't continue now. We don't reroll these dice again because like at the end of the phase, like when all dice have been assigned. Oh, by the way, I can still heal 2 because of my ability here. Then we like see, do we have 2 or less enemies left? If that is the case, then that phase is over, right? We don't have to like fight the very, very last enemy. That means we just discard that one here, and then we move the round marker to the next phase. All right, so now we're in the Wreckage phase again. We already know that, right? So that means we draw 6 part cards. This time it's only 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we can do the same thing again. We can like repair, we can install parts, we can re-roll, all of this kind of things. So let's see, definitely we need to repair a few things, right? So I would need a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 to repair like some stuff. So I do have like 2s and 3s here, that is fine. But we can also like use a higher number because we only have 2 damage on each anyway. So is there anything interesting here? Let's see. I want like a lot of damage, that is for sure. We do have like this thing here several times, right? That is like setting aside a die. That means I can like set aside a die and it will not be re-rolled in the next step. I can just keep it. That can be helpful, but it's not that great. This one is quite interesting, right? Because this one lets me like change the die values of 2 dice, like up, down, or like 1 up or down. And also, like with perfect placement, I can do some damage, some area effect. But it's only 1, that's not a whole lot. But that one is pretty cool, that death is there. Because that also lets me move an enemy card to another section. That isn't too bad. This could be kind of cool. I might want this. So 4 different die values I will need for that. So let's just roll here and see what we have. 4 different die values. Okay. Also, I still want these twin cannons. 15 I need, right? I need 15 for those. 6, 12, 15. You know what? Let me do these twin cannons first. Let me do those first. Yeah, let me just put that aside. Like this. I want the twin cannons up here. Nice. Okay, because that one of these now do a lot of damage. I do like twice, like 4 damage twice instead of 2. So at the front, I'm doing really well. And also I have like 2 rammings in front now. 2 ram things, so that's pretty good as well. What about this fire and reload? That is for the automatic reloader. Yeah, okay, that could be kind of interesting, but it's not like amazing, to be honest. Well, but still not too bad, right? It wouldn't be too bad. So what do I need? Like 4 of the same. But I might do that next round, so I'm not quite sure yet. So this one, which one did I like? This one I liked. So where am I not very strong? On the left. This one here on the left, like 4 different die values. Let's see. 1, 5, 4, and... yeah, let's take one of these 2s here. I guess. Like this. Okay. But this one I need to reroll. 6. Place a damage card onto the vehicle slot of your choice. Ah, that is bad. So let me just put that right here. Like this. So these instruction cards here, right? With like 2 same die values, I can repair that. You know what? And I will do that immediately. Like this. And I need to roll that red one again here. 6. Oh, I need to like put another damage card of my choice on a vehicle part. Oh, come on. Okay. So, and then I still have a 6 left. and a 2. That is not a whole lot. Is there anything I can do with that? That safety cannon? Well, I don't have any room here anymore. That is kind of bad, right? So I don't think I can like really do anything anymore. What I will do is let me just like discard cards and hope to roll a 2, because so I can repair that thing there. Come on, just a 2. If I can't make that, well then that's too bad, I guess. And last one. How can one man be so unlucky? But okay, that's, well, that was my wreckage phase. Not very happy with what's happening here, because I still have like a lot of damage that I didn't mitigate. I maybe should have done that, but well, just the way it is, right? I was kind of unlucky with my dice rolls as usual. And that's like one thing that I would say about the game later on. This game is very, very swingy and very dependent on luck. Right now you see like how often I rolled, and it was like I like have pretty bad position at the moment. So, but that's the way it is, right? Okay, then we go to the run phase. So we need 2 in the front, 2 on the right, 1 in the back, and 2 on the left. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So then we roll all of these dice. Oh wait, here's sort of a few fallout enemies. Let me replace those. Yeah, sorry about that. That I actually accidentally put them in here when setting up the game today. So we have the squealer here. That means we need to, that one has an ability, add a new enemy to the rear section. That's what we will do. So you see now we have a lot of enemies here. And yes, it's not rare to actually lose the game, like just doing like a run, right? Without having encountered the boss. So yeah, let's just see what we can do here. Did I roll these dice already? I'm not sure. Let me just do that now. Okay, so 3, 5, 5. So we have 3s here. And the problem is if I put a 3 on here, then both of them activate. They both do 3 damage each. Oh, that is pretty bad. So we do 3 damage here. And then another 3 damage. Either I destroy my arc cannon. Oh no, since this is only 2 damage. Because I have 1 shield here. Either I do 3 damage to my arc cannon here, or I do 3 damage to that part, but that one is open, so that means I receive 3 damage. And I cannot repair the core, but let me still do that because I want to keep my parts here. Okay, so it's my turn now. So let's see what we can do. So we can do like a lot of damage in front, for example. We could use that, right? That would be quite a good idea, actually. Do I have a 3? I do have a 3. You know what? Let me do that. That means I do like 4 damage twice. That means I do 4 damage here. That one is gone. And I do 4 damage there. This one is almost gone. It just needs one more hit. Very good. Okay. So I can still place up to 2 dice, and I still have these here. So let's see. Like the major lifeline really isn't bad. I could also work with that one. Let me see how it would make sense. I could use this one. I will actually put a, let me put a 6 on here to ram, and I will ram in the front, do 2 damage to that guy here, so that guy is gone as well, and like destroyed like immediately, like exactly. So that is good. So that is not too bad to have. And then I will do a few more things. I place 2 dice. Okay. I will spend the 4 here for the major lifeline again. So that means I can repair 2, which I will do right here. And also to do 2 damage. And these 2 damage I will do to the left here. To the back, I think. And then I will spend a 6 also for that major lifeline. So I'll repair these 2 and do another 2 damage to the back. And then I will take a 5 and ram to the back. I can do that 1 damage with that, and I will destroy this one here. Like that. Okay, and I placed 3 dice. So I can't place any more dice. I still have this one here. But I will keep that for next round, I think. Okay, so then it's the the enemy's turn again. 1/6. We do have a 1 over here. So I will do 1 damage and then another 2 damage. So let's do that 1 damage here, I suppose, and the 2 damage there. And then he will go over there. Okay. We have 2 6s. That's not brilliant. So, I think what I will do is the following. I will use a 3 here on the major lifeline. That means that I can do like 2 repairs and also 2 damage to that one here. And I can turn any remaining die in the pool to resort of my choice, and we'll put a 3 there. Then I will put the 3 on here again to heal twice. Let's just heal these 2 and do 2 damage to that car over here. And then I can like put it to result of my choice again, but I don't want to. I'm gonna keep it like this, and I'm gonna put the 6 on here. That means I do 2 damage, and that means this one is gone immediately. Okay, fine. That worked. Okay, that worked. So we got rid of quite a few cars. And then we do a 4. This one here, oh, by the way, I can still heal 2 because I assigned all white dice. So let me just take these off. So this one here does 3 single damage. Let me just put them all on, I guess, all on the confetti cannon here. I will heal that later on. No other 4s. Okay. So far we have been lucky in so far that not several cars at once have been activated. I think only once. Okay. That was that. Okay, so we take back all of our dice. We reroll all of those. Now we just need to defeat 2 cars, and then we are almost done with that at least. Okay, so 2, 3, 3. We have a 3 over here. So this one activates, does 3 single damage. I will put that all on the arc cannon for now, and then go over here. Alright, so let's see what we can do. With this major lifeline, I could do like 2 damage and 2. I would like to have it would do that 3 times, and then this one would be gone. But that's not going to be possible with these with the ones I have here. But what I can do is take that 4, use that for my major lifeline here. That means I do 2 damage to this guy here, and also repair 2. Let me just take these 2 here, like this. Then I will take the 3, put them on here, do the same thing again. I will repair 2. Let me repair these 2, and do 2 damage there. And also I can turn 1 to any die value I want to, but I don't really think I want to do that. Do I want to do that? Actually, yeah. Let me put a 3 right there, like this. And then I will place 1 die here to ram. I will ram to the left, so this one is gone, destroyed as well, and even like exactly. And then I will take the 3 and put it on here and do how much to the back? 4 damage to the back immediately. So I destroy that one exactly. There we go. The round is still not done yet, right? Although there's only 2 enemies, but I still need to reroll, like finish like up the entire set here, right? But not bad, not bad. That was a pretty good round. Okay, so and now we continue here. 2, 4. We don't have any of those, so we will have to roll 1 here. 2, deal 3 damage to a party of choice, ignoring all shields. Let's take. Ooh, these are all hurt quite a bit. Let's put them on the twin cannons, I guess, like this. Okay, so let me do a few things now. I can't really use any of these. I could destroy another car, maybe. Can I do that? This one here, I can do like 3 damage at once, and then another 1 damage, but that's not enough. But that's something I could do, because I can't really do a whole lot, anything different. Like I could also just repair and just wait. Yeah, there's also something I can do, so I can keep those. You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll put a 5 on here. That means I can do 4 repairs. So do 2 here and 2 here, like this. And with the last one, I will not do anything. Just put it here, ram, but the ram will not do anything. Then reroll this one here. That's a 2. 5, deal 3 damage to a part. Let me go here. I've assigned all white dice anyway, right? So I can like heal again. So I would have done that before. I could have only healed these 2. Alright, and there's 2 or less enemies, so these regroup. And they are gone again. Alright, and we are now in the last wreckage phase. We get 7 new parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now I can like do all of my stuff here. So let me just get all the dice and re-roll them. So we need to get the destruction gone here because I want to put something there. We need like 2 equal die values. Let's just take the 2 1s here. Let's just take these 2, put them aside for now. So the destruction card is gone. That is good. Alright. And now let's see. I would like something to ram at the back. The only thing we would have is the shield spike here. 2 equal and another 2 equals. Yeah, okay, we can get that. But that could like do quite a bit of damage. I think that's quite good. I want this. So 2 of the same and another 2 of the same. So like 2 4s, for example. And then what does this need here? 4 of the same. So let's see. 2 4s. That doesn't quite work. No, I would also need 2 6s, maybe. Let me think how I can do that. Well, I can just remove one here to re-roll this one here. Let me just re-roll a few and hope for a 4. Well, but then again, it doesn't really matter because I need like 4 of the same here. I don't think I can get both, right? But this one isn't that great either. Anyway, so you know what? I will just do these here. So I have my shield spike, and then I will see what I will do. So these 3 I need to re-roll. The 5 will deal 2 damage to a part. Just any part. Let's just take this one here. So, and then I will just repair a few things. Let me repair this one here with the 5 exactly. And then this one here I need to repair exactly with the 4 here. Which means that I'm fully repaired. I'm fully stocked, all of this stuff here. Actually, you know what? I will not take the 4 for that. I will first like discard all of these to hope that I will roll a 4 maybe. So I can keep this card, which I might need later. Yeah, there we go. So that 4 I would use to heal that up there so I can keep my cards. Okay, and I think then we are through pretty much. And now we come to the great showdown because we go to the last run section. Now we deal enemies as usual again. So we have 2 here, 2 there. Oh no, that one is fine. We have 2 here. And we also have 2 here. And we're almost through the deck. The last one is, yeah, it's not a Fallout one. And then we also take Big Fossil. And you can see it like here on the little schematic. That we put them in the rear as well. So, what's happening now is now we need to win the game by defeating the boss. But we can only like damage the boss if it's like the only car in its section, right? So we need to defeat other cars first before we can actually damage Big Fossil. And Big Fossil will be pretty tough. It has 24 health, right? So that will take a little while. All right, so that is gonna be tough. I don't know if we can win this. This is going to be like the toughest part. Let's see if that is possible. Okay. 1, 4, and 6. Let's see here. Let me have a sip of tea before the big showdown. Okay. So. 1, 4, and 6. Here's a 4. There will be 2 4s. 6. Oh, 3 4s. Let's take the 1 first. Also we would have had to add a new enemy to the rear section. Oh wow. Okay, so this one has a 1, but that's the only one. Okay, and it does 3 single target damage. Let's do that up here to the confetti cannon for now. Okay, and then this one will move over here. So the back is a little bit crowded. There's like so many enemies here. That is pretty crazy. But I do have these. These can actually help quite a bit. So like the major lifeline is like really good. This one, but also these here do a lot of damage. I think I would have to work with that one. So let me put the 3 on here. Actually, so I can do like 4 damage twice. So I have like 2, 3, 4 here, and put like 3 here because that one shield. So that is not too bad. And then let me see. With ramming, I would only get one of these down, not both of them, right? Yeah. But what I can do, I can use the bullet for you on the confetti cannon, actually. And that means I do 1 single target damage. And then I also do like area of effect damage, like 2 damage to each vehicle. So 2 damage to that one would then, so that one would then be still 1 damage left. And then I can do a ramming attack. Let me just put a 6 here, or put a 1 there, it doesn't really matter. To do a ramming attack. Oh no, ramming attack doesn't work. That's not enough. Well, I can just do like another twin cannons attack. That's also fine. This one is gone, but then I do, yeah, that's exactly the damage I need. Okay, wonderful. So I placed 1 die, so I still have a little bit of room here. Like this here in the back is pretty tough. Maybe I should like start getting these like down here. Like, I don't know, I need to get the big fossil here somehow. Like the big fossil, as soon as it is here, I can move it to another part if I use the death stare, right? But it's like in the wrong spot at the moment. But it does make sense to like kind of like get rid of all of these guys over here. So I think I will use the sand and stuff. I think I will use that one. And for the major lifeline here, so I can heal 2. That is always good. And then I do 2 damage to... who can we damage the best? Let's do the fire forever. That one will do a lot of damage later on. Like this. I could use the shield spike here. That means I will put a 5 on here. I would do 3 damage and could get rid of that one just exactly like this. And then I could do up to another 5 damage here. Well, I could get rid of that one then, but I don't have a 3. That's the problem here. I don't have a 3. Yeah, that is an issue. And these 2s don't really do a whole lot either. That is kind of bad. So actually, I think that will probably be it. I could use the 1 here to just do a ram action to the back. That's 2 damage, and I can like put 1 damage cube on that guy here. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to waste my dice now. I will leave it like this for now. Alright, let's re-roll and see what the enemies do. 3, 5. 3, I could, yeah, 5 would be kind of bad. I would activate like both of these. Let's just put the 3 here. That one will do 1 damage to each part. That is something I can live with. 1, 1, and 1. That is fine. Okay, and then this one will also move to the back. I need to get this big fossil somehow. I need to eliminate that one. Like get that one single out somehow. Let's see how I can do that. Okay, so we have our new dice here. 5, 6, and 2. That's not a whole lot. 2, 1, 2, 3. I cannot... these have all shields. That is the problem. That is an issue. Well, I could get rid of this one here with all my dice that I have here. That is possible. Yeah, I think I will actually do that. So let me put a 6 here. That means I will do 2 damage to this guy. 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to this guy. And then I will do 2 damage to Then I will use the 5 here and do another 2 damage to this guy. Also, I can heal 2, so let me heal these 2 here. And then I will use the ram action to do another 2 damage. So, this one is gone, and I did that exactly. That is good. Alright, then reroll this one here. That's a 5. We have a 5 up here. This one does 2 single damage. Let me do that to the repair arm that I hardly use anyway. Okay, this one goes over there, and that's it. Alright, so let's take back all of the dice and then continue like this here. Okay, 1, 2, 6. The only number that is present is the 1 here. That one does 3 single damage. That is a lot. 3 single damage. Let's do it to the shield spike because that one has a lot of health. And then we will go over here. Okay, so if I get rid of these 2, then I can finally damage Big Fossil. Okay, so let's see. So you see, like the end, like the last run phase, like the boss fight, can be quite long, right? I haven't even touched the boss yet. I will use the 5 on the arc cannon and do 2 damage minus 1 for that shield, right? So I'll just do 1 damage. And then I will put the 3 on here. Then I would do 5 damage minus 1. That would be... No, I would do 4 damage minus 1. So that means that I would do that exactly here. Okay. So, and now we still have that bullet for you here. 2, 4... Kind of tough here as well. But I think I will be able to do that somehow. So let me put the 3 here on the major lifeline. That means I do 2 damage to the back. Only 1 because of the shield. And I can heal 2. And then I need to do that twice more. if possible. So let me put another one on here. So I will do another damage here and heal 2. And then I will put one here to ram and deal another 1 damage. So this one is then also eliminated. So, and now we are free to damage Big Fossil, unless Big Fossil now moves over there. Let's hope not. Okay, so that was my turn for now. Let's re-roll all of these. Oh no, that's a 4. So now I can do 1 or 2 things. Either I use the 4, that means they both activate and move. That'll be kind of bad because I really want to damage Big Fossil. Instead, what I could do is... well, but these don't really help me anyway. Yeah, and so what I can do is just reroll the 6 and do whatever it says here. I think I will do that for now. That's a 4. That's 2 damage to a part. That could have been worse. Let me just put those here. Alright, so now let's see what I can do with these. Can I do like some major damage? I could do like a lot of damage here, right? Like all these 2s I have here. But that's not really possible. Well, actually, let me think. I have an idea. I could use the 4 to get this one over here, and then I could do that. You know what? Let me use the 4. No, let me use this. Let me use this 4 on the death stair. That means I do 2 damage. And also I can move him to another section. So let me just move him over here. Like this. And then I will spend 2 more 2s to do like 2 of these damages here. So I did not do it exactly. So I will have to just discard it. But that wasn't too bad. And now I can do something similar. I can do the same thing. I can use a 4 here to do 2 damage. And also get him over here. Oh, I already do 1 damage because he has some shields. And then I guess I can spend the 2 here to do another damage. Just to kind of whittle them down a little bit. And with that 1, I can't really do a whole lot. I will just put that one here and ram to the back and do the first 2 damage to Big Fossil. Okay, so then we reroll that one here. Oops, that is a 1. That is actually down here. We do 3 single target damage. Oh, that's going to be kind of tough now. I need to heal somehow. And this one will move over here. That's great because Big Fossil is still not alone. Again, I need to somehow single that one out. Okay, but we can continue now here. Okay. Oh, by the way, we have assigned all white dice, so we can heal too. I think I forgot that the round before. Okay, so let's see. 2, 3, 4. You know what? I will do the big fossil one, just because then it goes over there. Okay. So let me see. Big Fossil will do 4 single target damage. Let's do that to the shield there, like this, and then he will move over there. Okay, so now let's see what we can do. I will put that on the major lifeline thing. That means we can heal 2 damage and we deal 2 to Big Fossil. Like this. I think that's not too bad. And then I can also turn a remaining die to any number I want. I will return 1 to a 3. And then I will put the 3 on here. So I do 3 more damage to Big Fossil. So that is now 7 then. Nice! We're getting there. Alright. So now I think we got it pretty much in the bag. Right? I mean, they could maybe still destroy our car, but I think we're doing quite alright at the moment. Like Big Fossil doesn't have any shields, fortunately. Which means I will just do... you know what? Let me just do a ram attack and do 1 more damage to Big Fossil. So that is 8 damage of 24. That's 1/3 down. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, 4 or 5. We can activate Big Fossil, but yeah, we'll actually do that, I think. 4. So 4 single target damage. Oh, that is so much. Oh, that means he will destroy a part. Oh, do I want that? Well, let me just destroy the repair arm then. So now the repair arm is destroyed. What we do then is we just put like a destruction thing on that. So yeah, that's how it goes. Okay, I have 2 3s here. So I'll put 1 3 on here like this, and I will do 4 damage to that one here, -1, that's 3 damage. And Big Fossil I cannot attack with that, right? Because there's still somebody else in the vicinity there. Also, one thing I didn't tell you, at the end of a run turn, Big Fossil always moves to like the part with the most enemies, but he always was where the most enemies were, right? So far. So, and the other one, yeah, doesn't. With the other attack, I cannot hurt them, and I have a 3 here. You know what? Let me just do some damage down here. I can do another up to 5 damage. I will do another 4 damage, so I can get rid of that one immediately. So now, not a whole lot left anymore. That is a 1, a 6, 4 damage to a part of my choice. The death stare I won't need anymore, I think. So let me just destroy, oops, the death stare. So you see our car is slowly getting destroyed. But I hope we will still have enough like juice left, so to speak. Like this. There we go. Okay, good. Then let's re-roll everything. And yeah, we should be close towards the end now. Okay, there we go. Oops. Alright, so 1 and 2s, there are none there, so we need to reroll something here. 3, draw an enemy card, add it to the rear section. I first have to like shuffle these cards here. Just give me a moment to like give them like a few like riffle shuffles, so to speak. Like a faro shuffle rather. That's like very easy if you like sleeve them like this. Then you can just like stick them into each other in order to shuffle them. That's pretty nice. Okay, that should be enough. Let's add one to the rear section here. Burned again. Okay. Alright, that works, I suppose. So, 3, 4, 6. So what can we do? Once. Okay. We need to get rid of that one here. How can I do that? 3, 4. I don't do enough damage with that card here. I don't. I will have to use this one again, I think. Right? So let's do this one. 3. So I do like enough damage here to that car. And because now that side is empty, I suppose I can also like direct the other attack at Big Fossil. So I do like 4 damage there. That is pretty nice. Alright, so that's 12 damage. And then I can put a 4 here. That means I do 1 single damage and 2 extra damage. That's another 3 damage. So Big Fossil is now at 15 damage. I think that is pretty good. What about this guy here? This guy doesn't, I don't really care about this one. What I can do, I can use this one here for my major lifeline. Like this, maybe. In order to heal a little bit. Well, then again, who cares? No, who cares? I don't think I really need that now. But then again, it wouldn't be too bad, maybe, because Big Fossil is still there at the front. Who knows what they will do. So let me just put the 3 here. Then I will do 2 damage to that one and also heal 2 damage. Let me heal. Well, I might need the shield spike later on, right? So let me heal that one by 2. So there we go. Okay, so let's reroll these. 6, 4. Well, we have 4 here. That is good because I want Big Fossil to move. Big Fossil will do 4 damage. Let's do these 4 damage, like all of the twin cannons here. And then he moves over there. Alright, we have a 1, a 2, and a few more 1s. Okay, so I will put the 2 here. That means I can do 2 more damage. And then I will do 1 ramming action and another ramming action. That means I will do another 2 damage to Big Fossil. So now I've assigned all white dice. That means I can now like heal some damage again. Let me just heal the confetti cannon. Alright. Last one. 6. Doesn't exist. Oops. So let me roll it here. That is a 6. 4 damage to a part of my choice, ignoring shields. Let me do direct that at the confetti cannons, I suppose. Alright, and now we have the end of the turn. End of the turn means that Big Fossil will move to the area with the most enemies. And we reroll all the dice. Okay, we have 4s. Yeah, I guess Big Fossil will do that. Do I want that? Yeah, let me do that. That means Big Fossil will do 4 damage to a part. Let's do this one here. And then move over here. Okay, so let me see. I can hardly see here. It's a little bit fiddly. Okay, so I can do like 3 here. I will do up to 5 damage. That means I do 4 damage. This one is gone. So now we only have Big Fossil left. That is good. That is good. I think we should heal a little bit. Because I can't like do a whole lot. And as long as Big Fossil is over there, I can't do a whole lot, right? So I think I will take a 4 here. Just in order to do 2 more damage to him. Like this. So he's now at 21 of 24. That is good. And also I can heal 2. So I will just have to heal a little bit here. Heal there. And then also like healing is like less effective. So if I put like a 6 here, I'll just put it aside. And then instead of healing 2, I only heal 1. But it's better than nothing. That's my turn for now. It's Big Fossil's turn. 3, 6. Big Fossil doesn't do anything here. 4. Deal 2 damage to a part of your choice. Let's take the... well, he will destroy the major lifeline anyway. So let's do that. And then, well, What can I do? Not a whole lot, actually. I will just maybe heal a little bit more. Yeah, I'll just heal a little bit more. Let me put the 3 here so I can heal that one by one. And then I would just ram into Big Fossil maybe. 22. Oh, I could have rammed more often and then I would have won probably. But okay, that's fine. We still have one more turn then. 6. So let's reroll here. 3. Draw an enemy car to the rear section. That's kind of bad. Oh no, that's again for the expansion. I'm kind of messed up here. There we go. And a new, even more enemies to the rear section. Okay, so it's starting again now. There we go. That's pretty bad. Alright, I can heal 2 damage. So let me just do this one here. And then we re-roll all of these dice. I probably would have won now had I just, oops, that one as well. Had I just like rammed like a few more times into Big Fossil, I think I would have won. But I kind of missed that. But let's just continue then, I suppose. So, let's see. 4, 6, we do have 4. That's good. I want Big Fossil to be gone from there. So I will actually do that. That's 4 damage. I would have to destroy something. Let me destroy, I guess, the shield spike then. Yeah. I need to destroy something. And the other one is just too strong. Like the arc cannon is just way too strong. Alright. Big Fossil goes over here. So let me see what we can do. I will use that 5 in order to do 2 damage to Big Fossil. And so that means that, yeah, that's 24 damage. So Big Fossil is actually defeated. And that's it. Because you win the game, like I don't like finish the turn as I usually do in the run phase, but I win the game as soon as I defeat Big Fossil. So that's it. So wow, that was a very long play. Like that was like 1.5 hours or more than 1.5 hours of recording this video for just this game here. So yeah, that is pretty much like how you play the game Wreckland Run by Scott Almes and part of the Solo Hero series of Renegade Game Studios. And then what you would do now you would just read the resolution here, and then you would continue to the next chapter. Like read the next chapter here, and then play the next boss fight, right? The boss fights, they do play a little bit differently. That's pretty cool. You do have different drivers. Like each driver has like a different ability, and also they're different starting cars. Right, and that is all the variety you have here. So let me just say a few, not a full-fledged review, let me just say a few things about this game and why I'm actually selling it. I've actually already sold it, right? I'm just recording this as for my channel, and then it will be sent away. Why is that? Well, let me say a few things about this game. So I had pretty high hopes for this game just because, as I said, I like Warp's Edge, which is part of the same series, but the same designer even. And also, like the theme is really cool. And I stand by that. The theme still is pretty cool, right? You have like this Mad Max kind of theme. You have your car, you have the other cars, and you try to hit all of them. And that works kind of. The game does have a few issues. One of them is that it is way too luck driven, right? I won this game, but there have also been games where like you just need like the wrong configuration of enemies. Like for example, I was like quite lucky with my dice rolls, with the red rolls at least, that I did not have to like activate like all enemies. But you can be that unlucky that you have like 4 cards with a 6 here. You only roll 6s, right? And then like they all attack, and then they just destroy your parts. If your parts are destroyed, you can hardly do anything, right? Because you cannot fight. And you saw that at the end, right? These 2 were destroyed. On the left, I could hardly do anything. That was pretty bad. Yes, you have a few mitigation. You have that mitigation that you can re-roll or like change the die by a value up or down. Sure, but how often did I use that? Almost never, right? So that is not the best mitigation. The best mitigation this game has is like defeating an enemy perfectly, and then having that card to also use, like additionally, like to the dice. That helps a lot. You saw you saw that I did that all the time, right? But if like your parts are destroyed in the first run, which happened to me before, then you can't do that, right? Because you don't have any weapons to actually fight back and actually defeat the enemies. So really, really tough. Really tough, and like the shields of the enemies don't make that better, and the fact that you can't damage the boss when it's not by itself on one side. So that is all pretty tough. And if you just have like a bad luck of the draw, this doesn't really work, right? So that is like the biggest gripe I have with the game. Second thing is that it's like quite long, and it's like for the length, it's not exciting enough. There are games where I can like play 1.5 hours and I just have the time of my life. There are such games. I have such games in my collection. Well, these are the games that are highest on my ranking, right? That I like the most. This game here, it is cool. The idea is pretty cool. I like dice placement games, but it does get a bit stale, like after all of this time, right? Because you do that 3 times, it always takes so long. The enemies move. They have so much health. It just takes a long time, in my opinion. I think 1.5 hours for this game, or I mean, if you can have it quick, it can be done in like maybe a little bit more than an hour, but I think that's too long for this kind of game, right? It's not exciting enough for that. And like the other bosses, they mix up the game a little bit, and all the other characters as well, but the main gameplay stays the same, right? The game doesn't like drastically change. So yeah, that's why it's just, in my opinion, not exciting enough to play for a long time. But if you like it, it is a game worth experiencing, because I'm quite sure that a lot of people would enjoy this much more than I do. Remember, I have a huge collection. I play an incredible amount of games. Like I play like a very high number of games, and that is like one thing you mustn't forget, right? So it might be way different for you if you like, say you have like 10 solo games and like something like that, like a dice placement game is still missing in your collection. Then you could play that, right? I think I would rather play like something like Fantastic Factories if I wanted to play something with like dice, right? With dice placement or whatever. I would rather play that because it's like quicker, it's whimsical, it's like a fun little game. I don't know if I wanted to play that then, because it's just a little bit too long. But I think it's a good game, and in general, it's a decent game. I think it is worth experiencing, definitely, especially if you love solo games and if you like this like theme, of this Mad Max kind of post-apocalyptic vibe. That's pretty cool. The story, I think it's cool that there is a story. I just didn't find the story, from what I've seen, extremely great, right? But it's there, it's decent, it's cool that there is one. One thing that is very cool is like the components are all pretty good, right? I mean, I've sleeved my cards anyways, but still, the components are all really good. And also like this little booklet here is really great, right? For the bosses, that is done really well. So like they have put like a lot of thought into how to like have like these quality of life improvements for the game. So all in all, this is a decent game. If you like solo games, if you like dice placement games, it might be worth checking out for you. For me, it just wasn't enough, quite, right? All right. And that concludes my playthrough of Wreckland Run by Scott Almes and Renegade Game Studios. I hope you enjoyed my playthrough. And it's also great that I was able to win, actually. That is very cool. I would not have thought that I would actually win this game. Alright, well, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. As usual, I want to thank all of you for your support. Especially want to give a shout out to my Patreon supporters. And the biggest thanks go out there to Thecos, who is the most generous supporter at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. You can support me in numerous ways: by watching my videos, by liking them, by commenting below them, by also subscribing to my channel if you like my content enough, by supporting me on Patreon, or by joining my Discord server to hang out with me and my amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.